Hello, welcome to Yoga Flow. So today's class is going to be very active in the beginning. So we'll build a lot of heat. You might sweat. I sweated when I practiced this. So I have a hand towel here that I really wish I had when I practiced this the first time. So feel free to grab one if you need one. Maybe a block or two if you need that for triangle or an extended side angle or some other kind of support. And then I am sitting on a folded blanket as well. You can also use that for a knee cushion if you need to. Otherwise, we are good to go. We'll do a nice hip opening sequence at the end as part of our cool down. So from here, find a comfortable seat and find a little bit of length from crown to tail here, but not so much that you're rigid and you can't sit or breathe comfortable. We'll just bring our attention and our awareness into our body. So noticing if there's anywhere that you need to soften a little bit more. So maybe relaxing through the face, the shoulders or the hips. And then bringing that attention and awareness to your breath. So do you breathe in and out through the nose? In and out through the mouth or a combination? Do you breathe with the shoulders? Do you have a lateral expansion of the rib cage on your inhale? Or do you breathe with the belly? And then from here, we'll take a big exhale to prepare. Inhale through the nose, find that expansion in the rib cage. Hold that breath at the top and carefully release it out. Good. Big inhale and expand. And release negative energies. We'll take that one more time. I like to blow, when I'm thinking about getting rid of negative energies, exhaling, I like to blow that out through the mouth versus the nose. So if that's better for you, you take that too. So big inhale, hold at the top, and exhale that out. Good. Fingertips to the side, palms turning up. Inhale, reach, 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 and lengthen. Let's look up there as we touch the hands together. Exhale, hands in the heart center. Creating an intention for your practice. What would you like to give or receive? So at the time of this recording, there's a lot of just dismal energy out there, whether it's, non-sunny weather, whether it's just different things going on. A lot of people's nerves are on edge, makes you want to kind of curl up in a fetal position and not leave. So if that's you, just maybe think about one positive thought. Try not to dwell on the things that you cannot control and focus on something that you can control. So maybe for this hour or close to an hour, we can bring ourselves back to a positive, pleasant thought and not think about all the other crap that's going on. And once you have that set, we'll inhale, taking it up. Look up there. Good. Separate those arms. Big inhale. Exhale. Take a side bend to the left. Sits bones are grounded. Good. And then you choose. You can stay here. You can come out. You can side bend deeper. You can open up towards the back or maybe roll towards the front. Find what feels good to your body in this moment on this side. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, taking that up. Reach, reach, reach. Taking that right into the other side. And then you choose staying here. You can side bend deeper. You can open up towards the back or close. I shouldn't say close, around through the front. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, coming all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. Taking hands behind the head. So your elbows are going to come out to the side, but you don't want them to be out so wide that you get all tense in the shoulders. So you should still be able to relax there. And we're still nice and tall in the spine. So I'm going to inhale as I move to my left. Exhale as I go to the right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can stay with this. You can pick this up faster. Breath is the same. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I close my eyes here because I get motion sickness if I don't. So if that helps you, feel free to do so. Good. And then if you took a faster pace, start to slow that down, but keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. And coming back to center, reaching it up, looking up there again, touching palms together. Exhale, hands into heart center. Good. Reconnecting with an intention. From here, get any little movement that would feel good to your body. So that might be a neck roll, a spinal roll, some shoulder rolls, a few hip hinges or whatnot. Feel what you need to feel or do what you need to do. Good. And then when you're ready, we're going to make our way to all fours. So if you need to bring in a knee cushion here, go ahead and bring that in. We're going to spread the fingers nice and wide, rooting through the knuckles of the pinky, pointer, and thumb. Good. Knees are under the hips. Now, if you've got a little cranky, low spine today, taking your knees a little bit wider might help your low back feel just a little bit better. But belly button is in. Inhale, shine that heart forward, tip the pelvis back. Nice cow pose. Exhaling around, mad cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Now on this cat, really press away. Feel that stretch. Maybe look towards the belly button or the inner thighs. And we'll be at ease. Find a child's pose here that would work for you. So knees can be together as wide as the mat or somewhere in between. You can take your arms long in front of you, or if your shoulders aren't ready for that yet, take your hands back by the ankles or let your shoulders release here. Forehead can come to the floor or to a block. This is an active child's pose. So you want to zip up from pubic bone to behind the navel, belly button in, breathe and expand through that rib cage. Good. So we're going to continue to open our side body just a little bit deeper. So I'm going to take my hands in a little bit closer to the shoulders. I'm going to lift a little bit. I'm going to walk over to my right. I'm going to walk my left fingertips forward. I'm going to lift the hips. I'm going to push into my right hand as I sink my hips towards the left. Breathe and expand. So a deeper stretch in the left side. Good. And then from here, we'll lift a little bit out of there. Come back center, half or full child's pose. Let the spine reset itself. And then when you're ready, we'll take that little bit of a lift. We're going to walk over to the left. Walk your right fingertips forward. Lift your hips slightly. Press into the left hand as you sink towards the right side. Breathe and expand. And then when you're ready, we'll come up, take it back through center, half or full child's pose to reset. And then when you're ready, we'll come back to the tabletop position. So from here, everybody that is 5 foot tall and taller, take a half a hand's width or full hand's width forward. Otherwise, you're fine to be where you are. We're going to tuck the toes. Good. We're going to lift and shift. Press in and forward into your mat. Rooting through knuckles of pinky, pointer, and thumb. Elbows are turning in slightly. Shoulders in their pockets, head and neck are free. Look down at the feet, hips, knees, ankles, toes, tracking in that direction. Pressing evenly into big toe and pinky toe mounds. This might be it for some of you. Others are going to lengthen a little bit. Some of you are going to come to a bend and a stretch. You might go into walking the dog, lengthening one leg, bending the other. You might come high on the toes and drop the heels. Find what works for your body, and stillness is always an option. Now, speaking of stillness, we'll take some stillness here if you took some movement. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk or step your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and we'll bow. Inhale, root through the feet, engage the glutes, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. We're going to get right into it. So here's a half a sun salute. Big inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, we'll bow. Remember, you can always come to a block if you can't touch the floor. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Full sun salute A 3 times. Inhale, and we lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and we'll bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip a flow. So flowing is always optional. You can take any back bend of your choice there. A belly down back bend, that is. From down dog, when you're ready, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and we'll fold. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, and we lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and we'll bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip a flow. Good. From downward facing dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and we'll bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last one of these. Inhale and lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and we'll bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. Take or skip a flow. From downward facing dog, inhale, look forward, bend those knees, walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, we'll bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. We're going to go right into a sun salute B. Big inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, sit back into that chair. So really root into the heel, feel the glutes, belly button is in, long spine. Inhale, exhale, and we'll fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and we'll bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip a flow. From down dog, left leg lifts 3-point, bending that knee. Round, step, or pick up and put that foot forward between the hands. Use a block for stability here if you need that. Warrior, prep the back foot. Heel to heel, heel to arch, or take your leg out wider. Be strong in the feet as we rise. Warrior 1. Front hip will come back, back hip will come forward. Watch hip, knee, and toe tracking forward. Don't take your hips and knees one way and your toes somewhere else. Look down there. You should also be able to see that toe. If not, that foot needs to be more forward. Good. Now it's just a little bit of a chat, not a chest, but a chest. Good. Press into the heel, press into the big toe mounds of both feet. Can you just lift the toes? Notice that extra engagement. Good. Now lower the toes. Inhale, exhale. Take that path to the mat. Plant the hands. Swivel up back foot, front foot steps back. You choose. Take or skip a flow. Good. From downward facing dog, right leg's going to lift 3-point, bending that knee. Round, step or pick up and put that foot forward between the hands. Warrior prep. Find your strong alignment and rise. Front hip will come back just a smidge. Good. Relaxing the shoulders. And just like the other side, press into those heels. Press into big toe mounds. Can you lift the toes? Lower the toes. Inhale. Exhale. Take that forward. Plant the hands. Swivel up back foot. Front foot steps back. You choose. Take or skip a flow. From down dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and bow. Inhale, sit back into that chair. Good. Hold your chair. Inhale, exhale, and we'll fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip a flow. From downward facing dog, left leg lifts 3-point, bending that knee. Opening here to the left. Strong, even upper body. Maybe look under the right armpit and give yourself a wave with that foot. From here, when you're ready, as you even up the hips, could you swing and step that foot through? Good. From here, warrior prep, find warrior one. Front hip comes back, find your warrior one, find those points of engagement. Inhale, exhale, take that path to the mat. Plant the hands, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip a flow. From downward facing dog, when you're ready, right leg lifts 3-point, bending that knee, opening to the right, strong, even upper body. Maybe looking under the left armpit and give yourself a little wave with that foot. Good. And then from here, when you're ready, as you're evening up the hips, could you round and swing and step it through? Warrior prep your back foot. Rise, warrior one. Be strong in your warrior one. Inhale, exhale, take that path to the mat. Plant the hands, swivel up the back foot, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip a flow. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and bow. Inhale, sit back into the chair. Press that through. Exhale, hands to heart center, finding breath, mountain, intention. So we're going to add on to that sun salute B here. So those of you that are newer and you need that wider base of support, you're going to keep your feet hip width apart. And we're going to go into a twist and then we're going to go into a balance. If you are not newer, you can step your feet closer together or together. So I'm going to demo hip width apart, but you do you. Oh, and those of you that need help with transition for the balance, if you've got a block, you can have that block or two in front just in case you need it. So from here, big inhale and reach. Exhale, sit back into that chair. Now find a good chair. Find your heels. Find your glutes. Maybe you can sit into that chair just a little bit deeper. Lengthen the spine a little bit longer. We're going to take hands to prayer. Big inhale. Exhale, take that twist to the right. Maybe the elbow touches, maybe it doesn't. Open that right shoulder. Look down at the knees. If left knee came forward, take that left hip back. Now, prayer might be where you stay. Some of you have more range of motion. Maybe you open, maybe you half bind, maybe you've got the full bind in your practice. Take that where your practice is. Inhale. Exhale, come back to prayer. Good. From here, place the weight into the right foot. Good. Pick up the left foot. Hands can come to a block if they need to, or step that foot back. Warrior prep, warrior one. Woo. From here, when you're ready, inhale, exhale, take that path to the mat, swivel up back foot, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip that flow. Are we building some heat yet? I am. From here, when you're ready, inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk, step or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, sit back into that chair. We've got that other side to do. Maybe we come a little bit deeper in that chair, lengthening a little bit longer. Hands to prayer. Big inhale. Exhale, take that twist to the left. Maybe the elbow touches, maybe it doesn't. Really open that left shoulder. Watch the knees. If right knee came forward, take right hip back. You can stay in prayer. You can extend. You can half bind. You can full bind. Find what needs to be in your practice. Inhale. Exhale, coming back to center. Weight's going to come over into that left leg. Pick up the right foot. Use a block if you need to as you step that foot back. Warrior prep. Find warrior one. Inhale. Exhale. Take that path to the mat. Swivel up back foot. Front foot steps back. You choose. Take or skip a flow. Good. So we're going to add on something here before we close out this flow. So we're going to come onto the knees. We're going to go into a dolphin. And I'm going to show dolphin from beginner to more advanced. So you just stop where you need to stop. Some of you are going to keep your knees grounded, taking forearms forward. Palms are down. Belly button is in, shoulders in their pockets. Maybe this is you, head and neck are free. Others are going to tuck the toes, lifting up. Maybe this is you. Head and neck are free. Shoulders can be over or behind the elbows. Those of you that have a little bit more, really zip up and through the front body. Walk those feet in so you're into a pike. Good. And then maybe you practice lifting one leg. And then the other. And then the other. And then the other. Head and neck are free. And then the other. And then the other. Good. We'll take both feet down. We'll step that back. Keep stepping it back. Find a forearm plank. Knees can be lifted or grounded. Belly button in. Good. We'll let that right hip drop and back even. Left hip drops and even up. Right hip drops, even up. Left hip drops, even up. If core is not engaged, this goes right to the low back. So belly button in nice and tight. Good. And then from here, in the way that's best for your body, find your downward facing dog. Some of you might have to come onto the knees first and work back there. From down dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, sit back into that chair, closing out this flow. Good. And we'll rise, open up, and exhale, hands to heart to center. Find a moment, reconnect with the breath, reconnect with that intention. All right, going into our next pattern. This next pattern will include the warrior two, the extended side angle. So if you need a block for extended side angle, bring that in. Start with it on your left side. Big inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose, take or skip a flow. When you're ready, left leg lifts 3-point, bending that knee. From here, we'll open. Maybe looking under that right armpit again. Give yourself a wave, hello. And then from here, good, we'll even that up, step or pick up and put that foot there. Good. Now from here, your back knee can ground or lift. We're going to come into a twist before we come up. So your right hand can come to the floor to a block. Watch this knee. This heel is grounded. This knee is over behind the ankle. Opening up. Open up to the left. If your leg is lifted, press back through that back heel. The back heel's not grounded, but we want to be active in that leg. So we don't want to have a droopy knee or thigh like that. So press back there. Inhale. Exhale, taking that hand down. Warrior prep your back foot. When you're ready, rise. Warrior two. Good. Front hip will come back hip will come forward. Watch hip, knee, and toe tracking. They're all going in the same direction, and you should be able to look down and see that toe. Good. And then from here, when you're ready, with a bent front knee or a lengthened front leg, we'll take it back exalted. If you like to arm bind or wrap here, you can find what you like. Inhale, exhale, finding warrior two. Good, pressing through that back foot. We're gonna lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Remember, this is not a forward fold. So this is lengthen the torso. You can take forearm to the thigh and open up. You can come to a block on the inside or the outside, any height, and open up. You can take arm over the forehead. You can bind here as long as I haven't bound in a long time, obviously. Here we go. You can bind here as long as the torso is long, but we don't want to contort ourselves and do this kind of stuff to try to find a bind. Because then you're all out of alignment and you're not really doing anything but not practicing wisely. Good. From here, unbind. If you took the bind, looking down at that front foot, big inhale, exhale, lengthen that front leg. We'll take it back. Root through those feet. Inhale, exhale, finding warrior two. Make it your best one on this side. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel that down. Swivel up the back foot, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip a flow. And I'm just gonna turn around to the other side, give myself a little bit of a towel break here. I'm building up a glow now. Good. So from the down dog, when you're ready, right leg's gonna lift 3-point, bending that knee, opening up to the side. Give yourself a little wave. And when you're ready, swing and step that foot through. Good, so going into the twist here. So back knee can ground or it can stay lifted. The left hand can come to the floor or to a block. Open up to the right. Strong in that back leg. Inhale, exhale, take that down. Good, warrior prep your back foot. When you're ready, rise, warrior two. Come back to your intention and your breath. When you're ready, keeping the knee bent or lengthening it long, we'll take it back exalted, reaching up. If you did an arm bind or a wrap at this point on the other side, maybe find something similar here. Good. Inhale, exhale, finding warrior two. Coming into the extended side angle. So really press to the back edge of the back leg. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. When you can come no more, you can come to a thigh, you can come to a block. Find what you need, open it up. Maybe arm comes over. Maybe you try for that bind. Long torso if you're binding. Strong in the feet. From here, we'll unbind if you went to the bind, looking down at that front foot, lengthening that front leg. We'll take it back exalted. Inhale, exhale, finding warrior two. Make it your best one on this side. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel that down. Swivel up the back foot, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip a flow. From the downward facing dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, normal bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center, finding breath, mountain, intention. All right, here we go. Last little flow, but it's kind of two flows because we've got to do it on the other side. So from here, when you're ready, big inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, no bow. From here, left foot's going to step back. So you're in that right up runner again. I'm going to take both hands on the inside of that foot. And I'm going to walk that around. So now we're in a wide leg forward fold. Watch your toes. They're even to each other. Watch the feet. They're parallel to the edges of your mat. Good. Now you're welcome to hang out in this wide forward fold here, pressing through the outer edges of the feet, or you can bend those elbows and just come a little deeper. Head and neck can be free. Shoulders are in their pockets. Just let the head hang and shake yes. And shake no. And then when you're ready, pressing onto the outer edges of the feet, a little micro bend in those knees if you need to, and we'll take that all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. From here, going back to that right side. So your right foot's going to turn out. Good. Find your warrior two. So that's your starting point. That's your base. Good. We'll lengthen this leg. We're going to come to a triangle. Front hip's going to come back hip's going to come forward. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. When you can come no more, come to a thigh, a shin, a block, the floor. I don't need one on this side today, so I'm going to open up here. Think about a stacking of the shoulders. Really root in. Good, looking down at that front foot. Putting a bend in that front knee. Take your hands back around, framing that front foot. Swivel up the back foot. Coming into a pyramid variation here. Lengthening the front leg. Front hip comes back hip comes forward. Lengthen the torso. My back heel is not grounded, but I'm pressing back through that back heel. If your front hamstring will let you, feel free to fold in deeper. Blocks can come under the hands, and if you've only got one block, you can bring that in on the inside here. But if you took a deeper fold, we'll find some length. Put a bend in that front knee, plant the hands, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip a flow. While you're doing that, I'm just going to turn around here. From down dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, no bow. Inhale, step the right foot back. Now you're in the left up run. From the left up runner, take both hands on the inside of that foot. Walk it back around. Now you're back in wide-legged forward fold. Pressing through the outer edges of the feet. Good. And so once more, you can do it the same way you did before or a different one. You can fold in here. Let the head and neck be free. Shoulders in their pockets. From down dog. And not down dog, but from the forward fold, press up out of there. And then from here, when you're ready, good. Pressing through the outer edges of the feet, coming up here, and exhale, hands to heart center. Going to the left foot turns out, right foot can turn in, so find your little angle, find your alignment. Start at your warrior two, that's your base. And then from here, you can lengthen. Front hip will come back hip will come forward. A little softness in that front knee, non-locking. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. When you can come no more, come to a thigh, a shin, a block, the floor. Looks like I don't need a block on the side today either. Good. Think about a stacking of the shoulders. Good, and then from here, looking down at that front foot, Putting a bend in that front knee. Good. Coming around, framing that front foot, swiveling up the back foot. Remember, you can bring in a block here on the inside of that foot if you need it. But from here, I'm going to lengthen the front leg. Front hip comes back hip comes forward. I'm pressing back through that heel. Lengthen through the torso. You can stay here if the front hamstring will let you. You can fold in deeper. Come back to your intention and your breath. Inhale and lift out of the deeper fold if you took it. Putting a bend in that front knee, planting the hands, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip a flow. Yeah. And let's do something here just for fun, a little bit of strength building as well. So from the downward facing dog, inhale, exhale, move forward in a plank. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank with a smile. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank. Hold that beautiful plank. Drop those knees. Find a child's pose. Find a child's pose that's appropriate for your body in this moment. And whenever you're ready, taking hands under the shoulders, we'll press up and we'll come to a seat. So I'm just going to bring my folded blanket back in here to sit on. Good. From here, we're going to take the left leg out to the left and the right foot's going to come in. So we're going to do a couple things here. Find an anterior tilt of the pelvis. So tailbone comes back, hip bones rock forward. Your left toes, knees, and hips are facing the ceiling. Big inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, hinge and fold. Good. Now keep that length. When you can no longer keep the length, then bring your hands down. And your body will let you know when it's safe to go deeper. From here, we'll come up. We'll walk that back in. Good. So for this next one, a couple things for different people. So both of these, whichever one that you're going to choose, is going to target the same area. So if you just want to do a side bend here, that's going to be a little bit more gentle if that's what you need. Otherwise, you'll follow me through the twisty sequence. So from here, when you're ready, big inhale, exhale, either take the side bend or follow me. Rotating, folding over that leg. Breathe and expand. Both hips should be grounded here, so your opposite hip should not have popped up. If you went with me with the twisty, this might be the end for you on this side. Others are going to continue to follow me. So left arm's going to come on the inside of that left leg, grabbing the inside. Right hand's going to come somewhere on the outside of that leg or foot. That might be enough, or maybe you continue to open, looking under that arm. Breathe and expand. Good. Inhale, exhale, come out of the deeper twist if you took it. And then from here, whether you're in the twist or took the side bend, we'll come up out of there. Good. And we'll take that all to the other side. So now my right leg is going to come out to the side. I'm going to bring my left foot in. Reset the pelvis if you need to anterior tilt. Hip, knee, and toe of this outstretched leg that's going to come up. So remember your options. You can just do a side bend or follow me through the twisty. Big inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, take the side bend or rotate and fold over that leg. You know what? We forgot to forward fold first. We'll get that in a minute. When I practiced, I forgot one of the twists from the lunge on one side, and I was so proud of myself this time that I didn't forget that. But of course, I forgot something somewhere else, but that's okay. We're all people, we're all human. So you can choose to stay here. If you're going to deeper twist with me, take that right arm on the inside of that right leg, left hand somewhere on the outside. That might be enough for you, or you can continue to open, looking under that arm. And then from here, when you're ready, we'll carefully undo and come out of there. Now we're going to take that forward fold. So from here, big inhale, exhale, hinge and fold forward. Remember, you want to keep length. So let your hands come down when you can lengthen and fold no more. And your body will let you know when it's safe to fold deeper. And when you're ready, we'll carefully walk up out of there. Good. From here, good. We're going to bring this in. So we're going to do a little core exercise here before we come down. If you know that a supported bridge is in your future, have your block handy. Otherwise, you won't need a block anymore for this class. But for this core exercise, there's a couple things. You can do this with bent knees. That's going to be easier for some people. Longer legs is going to be harder for other people. When we come back with a long spine, the goal is to come to your point of control. And you want to keep either your heels on the floor or your feet on the floor. So if they start to pop up, you're going back too far. Okay, so from here, good. I'm going to take my arms forward. Good. Long spine, take that back to your point of control and take it back up. And we'll take it back and lift and take it back and lift. Take it back and hold it here. Now this might be where you stay. Maybe you pick up the right leg. Notice what fires up when you're here and you pick up a leg. Lower that leg. Yes, we're still here. Pick up the other one. Breathe. Don't hold the breath. Don't hold the breath. Take that down. Inhale, exhale, come up, forward, fold. And then from here, we'll come back up. We're going to make our way onto our back. You can go ahead and come there if you want to. If you want that core connection, you can roll down with me. And I'm just going to scoot forward here so I don't run out of mat. My arms up. We're going to get that deep C-curve scoop. So belly button in. And with as much core control as possible, we'll take that down. And once you get down there, maybe taking knees into the chest and rocking side to side. Maybe it would feel good to take hands to knees and make a little circle massage here. So we're going to come into 3 bridges. The first 2 will be guided, and the last one will be freestyle. So the first one, we'll bring the feet down. Make sure the heels are not too close or too far away from the glutes. Rolling shoulders back, hips, knees, and toes are tracking. From here, pressing evenly into both feet. Rock that pelvis back. Peel up 1 vertebra at a time. Even in the pelvis, even in the feet, your body will let you know when you shouldn't come up any higher. Now, you can stay here if you want a little bit of a different engagement. Think about energetically taking the heels towards the glutes, even though the feet won't move, but your knees are going to go forward just a little bit. Now notice how that feels to the glutes and the back of the thighs. Good, now release that engagement. Now take that one more time. And release. From here, from the mid-back, roll that down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. You can take knees into the chest if your body needs you to do that, or we'll go right into the next one. This next one, I'm going to roll my shoulders under already to begin. We're going to do the clasp underneath. If you've got a strap and that works better, you can bring that in here as well. From here, pressing into the feet, lift the hips up. Now you can stay here, or you can roll under a little bit more and bind the hands, getting a little bit deeper chest opener. Remembering hips, knees, and toes, stay in that alignment. Knees don't fall in, they don't fall out. And then from here, when you're ready, release the bind if you are bound. Undo the shoulders, and we'll take that down. Good. I'm going to bring my knees into the chest after that one. And then from here, it's freestyle bridge. So that means any bridge of your choice that's in your practice. So you can do the two that we just did. You can do ankle bind. You can bring in a strap here if you've got that. You can bring in a block. You can do full back bend, which is where I'm going to go here. Just remember, the only rule is that hips, knees, and toes stay tracking. We don't take legs out wider. We don't turn out away from the body. So whenever you're ready, find your third bridge if you're not already there. Good. And then when you're ready, in the way that's best for you, based on the bridge that you chose, carefully come out. So if you went into full back bend, careful not to come crashing down on the head or the neck. And we'll take knees into the chest. And we'll rock, rock, rock side to side. Good. We're going to go to our hip opening sequence from here. So we're going to take the soles of the feet together for Supine Badakanasana. So knees are going to come to the side. Good. Feet are together. Heels are closer to the groin. Find some length from crown to tail. Now from here, some of you, and this all depends on how you feel, are going to release the feet and just hold at the ankles or the shins for happy adult. Others are going to take yogi toe and yogi foot and come up to a happy baby here. So feet are flat towards the ceiling. Knees are coming towards the floor. Find length again from crown to tail, wherever you're going with this one. Good. And then from here, when you're ready, carefully release, taking the feet back to the floor. Good. I'm just going to pull my shirt out from under me. Good. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. This might be where your figure four stays, or you can bring that into the chest. You can rock, rock, rock side to side. And when you're ready, we'll release that. Good. Come right into the other side. You can stay here, or you can bring in towards the chest. You can rock if you'd like. Good. And we'll release. Good. From here, left knee can be bent or extended long. That's going to be dependent on how you feel. Take your hands behind that right leg. Let them travel up as high as they can go. Gentle tug in towards the face. Point and flex that foot. Let's just take that in a little circle here. A little bit more ankle mobility, and then reverse. And if you're snap, crackle, pop, like I am, hopefully you can't hear that. That's okay, as long as there's no pain associated with snap, crackle, pop. And then we'll just pause, taking the toes towards the face. You'll get a deeper stretch. Good. Now from here, if you can reach your foot or yogi toe, take that. If you cannot, take your hand somewhere on the outside of this leg so you have support. Both hips, both shoulders are going to stay grounded. We're going to let that leg come out towards the right. Now you can also stay here. If you're okay with it, you can take that left leg long. Think about how this looks. There's a standing version of this that we do sometimes. Maybe that left arm comes behind you, reaching from fingertip to heel. And then when you're ready, good, we'll bring that back in. Left leg's gonna come long here. Put a bend in the right knee. Left hand's gonna come to the outside of that right thigh. Right arm out to the right. We're gonna take a twisty to the left, maybe looking to the right. And then when you're ready, we'll come back in the center. Good. Now the right knee can be bent or extended long. Take your hands behind that left leg. Let them travel up as high as they can go. Little tug in towards the face. Give yourself a point and flex. Maybe some circles. And then the other way. Good. And then taking toes back towards the face. And then from here, when you're ready, good. If you can reach the foot or yogi toe, take that. Otherwise, that hand's going to come somewhere on the outside of that leg for support. Both hips, both shoulders stay grounded as you take that leg out to the left. You can keep the right knee bent, or you can extend that leg long if that feels okay for you. Maybe left arm comes long behind you, reaching the fingertip to heel. And coming back up, good, releasing your grip, bending that knee, right hand on the outside of that left thigh, left arm out to the side. Good, take that twist to the right, maybe look to the left. And coming back to center. One last time, knees into the chest, rock, rock, rock. And we're going to take our Shavasana from here. So you can bring in any props that you have that you want for your Shavasana. Legs can be long in front of you, flopping open. You can put a bend in the knees. You can be on your side. You can be on your belly. I'm pretty open, so I'm going to take a rare movement to take my legs long here. Good. Find your place where you can be about 10% more comfortable. Coming back to your intention. And I'll leave you here for a few moments. Taking some deep breaths here. Choose stillness or gently take head and neck from side to side. Choose stillness or invite movement of fingers and toes. Choose stillness or carefully bending the knees, taking them into the chest, choosing to keep the upper body lowered, or maybe tucking the chin and lifting it up for a full body hug. And choosing stillness, removing any props out of the way that you may have brought in during Shavasana time, taking legs long in front of you, arms long behind you, and reach and lengthen from the edge of the fingertips, the edge of the toes, full body stretch, point and flex through the feet, bend and stretch through the hands, twirling wrists and ankles in one direction, and then in the other. And then from here, whenever you're ready, carefully bending in both knees, and you choose rolling over onto your right or left side, the side that works best for your body in this moment. Staying here for as long as you need, or when you're ready, bringing yourself back up to a comfortable seat, maybe the same one you started with, or maybe a different one. Noticing how you feel now versus when you started. Palms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach, 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 and lengthen, touching palms together. Exhale, hands in heart center. Reconnect with that intention you made for yourself one final time. We'll take thumbs to the forehead for good and true thoughts. To our lips for good and kind words. And to our hearts for open and loving hearts. Knowing no effort on this mat is ever wasted. No gain is ever reversed. May you stay safe. May you stay well. May you have a wonderful day, evening, week, weekend, month ahead. Namaste.